Okay, we're here with Ray. First of all, we're at a business club. It's like a business country club where people come and network and do business. So what a perfect place to talk to folks like yourself. This is Ray, who I just met today. Talk about how we can somehow get you media attention by using your story. That's what we're doing. So right now, in like a time span of 5 minutes, I'm going to ask you some questions and then get your story that you can use to help get media attention. So tell me, what is it that you do and the name of your company?
Okay, my company name is Diriga Technologies, and we help companies be more secure and we protect them against cyber attacks.
Okay, so cyber attacks, that's huge. Okay, so right away, when I hear cyber attacks, I hear the journalist side of me is like, okay, tell me more. Because that is.
So what's been happening lately, Charnel. Sorry, I was going to call you Chanel. I was like, wait a minute, I caught myself.
That's okay.
So what's been happening lately is these companies are being attacked by ransomware. They're being attacked by ransomware as a way to get these companies to pay ransom. They invade your data and take it ransom. You have to pay them a ransom to get it back.
Okay, well, okay. This is one of those things. Oh, I'm so happy to have ran into you today, Ray. Okay, here's one factor that I always talk about with news and why news even would care about covering a story, because I hear that's the story right there. Not only is the cyber attack type of story big in the news, but also it's a new thing. I've never heard of this. This is, okay, ransom. This is cyber ransom, not cyber bullying, not cyber other things.
Exactly.
Cyber ransom, like a kidnapping.
It's like a kidnapping. It's like, you know, instead of kidnapping a human, they'll come to the business and kidnap the data. That's the intellectual capital of that business. That has all their information, their personnel information, their financial information, all that is kidnapped.
Oh my gosh.
And they're held ransom. You gotta pay money to get it back. And there's no guarantees you can get your data intact back.
Or even at all. I mean, because they still have it, no matter they have it, no matter what.
Yeah, they may give it back to you, but they still have a copy of it. They may sell it to your competition and so forth.
And so what you're doing, what I see right now as a story to definitely pitch is this cyber kidnapping or cyber ransom, and how that's a new way that criminals are trying to get money from you now. Now, how does this even work? Because you pay them. Is it like they would do in the movies where you just drop it off in a bag and like how does this all work? Yeah, I'm assuming it's all cyber.
Yeah, it's all like cyber. So you let's say you get an email or you click on a link or an attachment. So what happens when you click on that attachment, that deadly infected attachment infects your computer, your network, your whole IT, and now you can't access it. It will tell you your data has been kidnapped. You're held. You gotta come up with the money, and the only way to pay is to use bitcoins. So you gotta
Bitcoin.
You have to buy bitcoins from sources that are not from shady sources. So you don't know if you're really buying bitcoins from people that are going to give you bitcoins. So you may give your credit card, buy bitcoins, and get nothing. You got to try a couple of times. Now your credit card is being compromised because you're buying bitcoins.
Right. So Bitcoin, and that's a whole other thing. I don't know much about that either. I just know, yeah, it's a different kind of currency. But this is the risk that comes with using that currency.
Yeah, because
so that's a whole other thing.
You have to know a good, reliable source to buy it from. And now you buy it, you spend money on it, and now you've got to pay the criminals to get your data back.
That's crazy. See, that is okay. There are a few factors in here that I know that why the media would want to cover this story and talk to you about basically what you do. Get free media publicity. One is what I call pockets. Now, I always say the news will care about a story that can either, if you can save someone money, or you can help make someone money, people money, or you can help them keep from getting built
their money.
from protecting their money. That's a story that the media would be interested in. So that's why you've got that right there. Number two, I also talk about what I call hearts, a story that really affects people emotionally. When someone would hear this, I mean, it's almost like it's fear, it's anger.
You feel violated. Somebody came into your house and took your furniture, took your car, took your jewelry, and held you on gunpoint. And it's the same type of feeling to the business.
Right.
And it could kill a business if they don't respond in time and they don't pay their ransom. It's history. You lost everything you worked for. And that's why I like to help companies. It's not just the money. You know, the money comes as a, you know, but the reward I get from helping the companies is when I hear them say, "Thank you, Ray, for saving my business."
Oh my gosh.
That's for me is everything.
Now tell me, what are the numbers behind this? Because that's also something that the media also would care about, is the statistics. How many companies are going through? Is it rampant?
Of small businesses got violated last year, got compromised.
What's that percentage again? What did you say?
40%.
40%.
Yeah, and it's growing. The problem is small business, they don't have the knowledge or in their mind, you know, the budget. They don't know how much it is to protect. Although it's very affordable now, they think it costs a lot to protect themselves. But now the technology has brought the price down, and it's affordable for small business to have the same level of security Fortune 500 has and the federal government.
Now, talk about, give me some tips. What tips would you, quick, easy, if...
The cheapest one, Charnel, is employee education. Don't click on things you don't know. Even if it's from someone you know, but you know there are attachments there or links. Verify before you click. So that's a cheap way of protecting yourself. We have a program that we send fake phishing emails to our customers to see who opens them, and we educate those users on what's good and what's not, so they don't do it again. That's number one. Number two is you need to have a good disaster recovery plan. So if you get hit, you can almost time travel 5 minutes before the attack and recover to that point, so that your data is intact.
Right.
You know, you may lose 5 minutes of or 30 minutes of information.
Right.
But at least you've got your data.
Now, those are 3 solid, very good tips.
And the third one is to have a multi-layer security system that protects you. It's a unified threat management in the cloud that kills the attacks before they it's almost like a Star Wars technology. You know, and
using the Force. That's not the Force.
So that the attacks are stopped before they get to you.
Yes.
So this is called the 3-pronged approach.
Okay. Now here's why, again, this is something that the media would be interested in, is because you do have these solid 3 tips that are really short that you can just give during an interview. So you have a bunch of factors that are really helpful in getting your story covered and getting you free media attention. So we're going to do that for you. I'm going to go and either have you reach out to some contacts that I have in the media, or I'll reach out to them myself and see if this is a story. But I believe this is a story. That's why we're doing this, and we're going to follow it along. And when someone covers it, we'll also talk to you about that too.
Yeah.
So
my passion is to protect small business, because I am a small business myself, and I don't like to see people that worked all their lives to build their business see it just evaporate because they don't know, because of lack of knowledge.
Right. And that's also, again, important in your story, I call it using your story to sell your products and services. That's something personal to you. That's something you can also, when you're even talking to people about what you do, not even just the media, but people out in the community, it's because you want want to help. So that makes people become endeared to you and your business and what you sell. So cyber kidnapping or cyber ransom, the latest, newest thing that's going on. Ransomware.
Exactly.
Great story. Somebody will cover it for sure. So thank you.
No, thank you for covering this.
No problem. No problem at all. Thank you for helping folks, because that's, in the end, that's what also media folks care about, is they're putting this out there because they're helping people, inform them, and save them.